Hey, this is Chuck at thatrhythmman.com, and I've got another classic pre-war vintage archtop for you today, and this one is from 1936. It's a Gibson ES-150. This is the earlier version of, well, it's, I guess is how you look at it. This is the 16-inch version, shortly after they started making the 16-inch version of the L-50, and so what they did here, of course, obviously, was enlarge the body. It has a carved top, just like an L7 or an L5 would, except that they were 17-inch at the time this moved to 16-inch. They have actually a flat back, much like a flat top guitar would have, instead of the curved, arched back. These first ones, interestingly, in contrast to the later ones, you probably can't see this here, but you can see the pictures if you'd like to look at it. They actually used the elevated fingerboard and fretboard area like they did on the L5. Later, they started making these so that the fingerboard was flush against the top. These earlier versions like this, it becomes very easy to mount a floating pickup underneath if you want. It's almost impossible on the ones with the flush mount. So this one is very versatile that way. It's also the exact guitar that a lot of people turn into an ES-150 essentially by putting a Charlie Christian pickup in it, because this has most of the same build. And if you put a Charlie Christian pickup in here visually, it looks just like an ES-150. This one is in excellent condition. It doesn't have any cracks. Has some minor play wear. You can see where somebody rubbed against it there. It has never had a floating pickup installed on it, at least not into the side of the neck. It appears likely, I think, that the pickguard is original. Certainly, at least some of the brackets appear to be, everything else appears to be original for sure on it. And it's a nice little guitar. It's got some power, which I usually personally seem to associate with the 16-inch Gibsons. They're not big, but they'll belt it out. So let's just give this one a little listen. Anyway, that's just a little taste of what this little guitar will do. It's I'm trying out some different strings. These are the Golly flat wound bronze strings. I'm not sure how I feel about them overall, but I think it sounds pretty good. Maybe not the optimum string for this guitar. That would be up to somebody to try out, I guess, because I like to fool around with them, because different ones do seem to respond differently. Although I do have a predisposition to like the Tomastic jazz swings, which are flat wound strings, and I put them on acoustic archtops all the time. But anyway, check this out at thatrhythmman.com, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.